What's going on, Solid Steppers? What's up, Tech the Titans? This is Miss Ward coming to you. Right now, I'm leaving Pensacola Beach. It's been an eventful Monday. And it seems like everyone at my round table is having an eventful one. But I'm not going to do it, y'all. I'm not with it. I'm not here for the drama. I'm just going to live my best life. That's all I can say, people. I'm trying to figure out which way I'm going right now. I'm on what I call the other side of Pensacola Beach. This is the side that takes me an hour and a half to get to. Usually it takes me about an hour to get to Pensacola Beach, but this client is on the other side. And I'm always shaking over this bridge. This bridge look older than me, but y'all, we gonna pray as we get over this. We gonna get over this bridge, get on the other side, and thank God we made it, just like life. I hope your Monday's going great, because guess what? I am claiming blessings coming and going. Thank you for the blessings. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all gotta bear with me. Anybody that know me know I ain't, ooh, these bridges, and as many as on this side is crazy. I'm trying to figure out when the last time they checked the structure. But anyway, let's move on to bigger and better things. So as you know, life has been lifing. And I just want to send a thank you to all my subscribers, all my new ones. Yo, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. You know, I'm just your cool ass auntie, just keeping it a buck. I want you to win. And I want you to, I know you're going to go out here and live life. I know you're going to go out here and make some mistakes. We all do. I'm still making them. You're going to make them to the day you die, because you know what? Only one perfect out here is Jesus, okay? It definitely ain't me. But I just know, I want y'all to know I appreciate you. I appreciate you rocking with me. And I'm just, you know, reflecting on my own life, speaking on things I'm experiencing or have experienced. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you to be cautious and be precious with that one life that God has given you, and be the best you can be. You know, don't be listening to everybody. All you do is take a moment and listen to you. And don't be afraid to get out here and try stuff. Y'all gonna have to get out here and experiment. I hate to tell you, but you gotta figure out, you know, it's hard. This what kills me about people. I don't understand how you expect to grow, mature, and learn anything about life if you're scared to step out. You're gonna have experiences that shake you to your core. But what you don't understand is that you have the fortitude, you know, to get through it. You do. You got everything it takes to be successful. And see, you smart enough to have the experience, learn, and move on. Yeah, you're going to have some scars. You might even have a little limp. But the point is you survived it, because you needed to have that experience to go where you're going. See, there are things that you have to go through to prepare you for where you're going to be. Like right now, I have been blessed in my life a lot of ways, and I've had some really traumatic experiences, and they really kind of shaped the way I deal with people. I remember there was a point in my life I was really gullible and naive, and my heart went out to everybody. I wanted to help everybody. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't, but I think that you have to understand what that really is. Are you helping them? Or are you distracting yourself from what you need to do? See, that's what usually happens is, you know, I'm the kind of person, I get in a situation, relationship, or whatever, it's all about them. It's all about moving the relationship forward. And that's okay when everybody's equally yoked. But unfortunately, when you're not doing what you need to do, you gravitate to the cup that's empty. You want to fill somebody else's cup. You want to feel important for making a change and helping somebody else get somewhere. And a lot of times they're not fulfilling you. They can't do nothing for you. And that to me is some codependent mess. You know, I'm just telling you, everybody need to be equally yoked. I'm not saying your dollars got to be the same. I'm not even saying your credit score got to be the same, even though in my case, because I got a little gray, oh yeah, we ain't even going back fixing. We ain't doing that. No, no, no. Because these days it's too easy for you to fix certain points in your life. It's called application. Apply yourself and don't stop till you get where you need to be. And let me tell you how, when you fix it a couple of times, you ain't going back, and you're not even entertaining anything that's gonna put you in the 400-500. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even trying to be in the 600s. You trying to be at 750 and more simply because you don't want the headache that come with it. You don't want the extra steps and you got to go through for things that you deserve. I'm telling you. And that's just life. It's in relationships and everything else. When you working on a job, let me tell you, I've had some of the greatest jobs in my, I could tell, when I tell you I've had some of the best jobs, now I'm not saying they weren't grunt work. I'm not saying that they weren't taxing. What I'm saying is they gave me an opportunity to see what I was made out of. How I could take those systems and make them work for me, regardless. I ran every situation I was ever in like it was just me. Like I ain't have nobody but me. I was my resource. I was my go-to, and it forced me to build intellectual fortitude and resourceful, more muscles to go get it done. Like failure has never been an option for me. Like appliance repair. People who don't really know, those of us that do the high end, they don't realize we pulling 300 to 500 a year, easy. But it's because of what we specialize in. I heard somebody make a comment about, people not going to be able to afford X, Y, and Z. So how you lost me at appliance repair? Well, I lost you because you don't know my industry. You don't understand that I'm one of those people that have always talked about the fact that if you're in any industry, you need to see what you can cross-train in, that you can specialize in. Like prime example, you look at the nurses. You got different types of nurses. You got your basic LPN. You got, excuse me, I don't mean basic because that's, those people had to go to school. They had to pass tests. I am not knocking nobody. My mother was a nurse, so I know. That right there is one of those jobs that you better get in there and get your money and get out unless you can deal with it and make your investments, because that is a thankless position in my opinion. But you look at nurses, you got people that go, I have a friend that's a psychiatric nurse, she's got a PhD on top of that. So she getting so much money, every time I talk to her, she done bought another property. And I'm here for it because I want everybody in my circle to win, because when you winning, I'm winning. I'm going to get that run. Your cup is running over and somebody's going to run on me, so I'm here for it. Them the only people I'm dealing with, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. All my associates and friends, they be calling me complaining about the stress of the property, the stress of this new business. I just listen, and I'll be like, okay, well, don't you... No, look where you came from, though. We can cry now, but these are good problems to have. And that's what I'm trying to tell people. All these people that sit out here and speculate, y'all, we got to slow down. Got to watch out for the kiddies. All these people out here that speculate, and they will sit on the internet, they be keyboard gangstering their ass off. It just is hilarious to me that people would sit here, ain't read the bio, ain't did no research. They just talking out the side of their mouth, and you looking at them like, do I know you? But it's okay. We're going to bless you anyway. We're going to bless you to the Block Ministry. Shout out to Erica Williams. Block Ministry, classy clown. Y'all got to go check her out. She always dropping game. Always dropping game. But like I said, at some point, you're going to have to step out. As the old folks say, step out on faith. You better step out on something. And I'm not saying everybody need to live their job. Like I said, Tamika Reed, W2 millionaire. Take your butt over there to Women in Linux and learn how to become a W2 millionaire. It's out here if you want it. And it all comes down to people who are willing to apply themselves and stand. Everybody always talking about what's cap. And it's because that's the people you know. That's the group you rolling with. All I know is people that's getting bags. Now, everybody getting their bag different. And I ain't going to sit here and lie and say I sign off on everybody. But what I will tell you is that God is good all the time. And if you do what you need to do, and you really put that thing on the altar, and you put it before God and get your flesh out of it, man, look at here. The sky's the limit. That's why you got to understand, you flesh and blood. And because you flesh and blood, you don't understand. Your flesh will get you messed up. You sitting here thinking you know what's going on to get you in. And I ain't preaching to nobody. I'm just telling you my life story. I'm telling you. When I move me out the way, and when I understand that in my frustration, that's just my flesh, that's the human in me. When I understand through Christ all things are possible. See, people get upset when they hear me talk about the word, because I don't look or walk, I don't look like what they think I'm supposed to look like. I don't talk like what. So do I care? Hey, ain't nobody gonna make me shame of who I believe in. I tell you that. And I ain't got no problem with it. You got a problem, keep swiping, y'all. Next channel. Because at the end of the day, I have sit here and I've watched it. I've watched it and I've observed it in my life. I've observed things in other people's life. I want everybody to win. I think it's room out here for everybody to get a bag. The key is, do you know what to do with the bag when you get it? How many times we done got a bag and messed it up? My hand is raised all the way up. See? Raised up. Because guess what? I done lost the bag too. Maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3, 4, 5. But the point is, I keep getting up. Because I understand I didn't have the maturity. I didn't have the skill set. I didn't have what I needed to have to handle it. Now, shoot, I'm scared of a bag, really. Because y'all don't understand. I'm very clear the responsibility that comes with it. That comes with having resources. Because what most people don't understand, you don't get money for you. You get money for the people that you can bless. And it can't be just anybody. So you got to carry that mantle. You got to have your affairs in order. You got to manage your life and make sure you're taking care of you so you can bless other people. Now, the key is you got to bless the right people. That's when discernment come in, and that's why you have to be spiritually led. And you got to watch what spirits you what spirits you follow. See, they don't want to talk about this. I don't care. I'm gonna talk my talk, because I already know. I know when I put some things down in my life and focus, man, please, I couldn't help but win. Shout out to my boy Diamond Dave. Y'all gotta check him out. You want to get your mind right? You want to listen to facts, data with no emotion, just straight. And you talking about talking pure game? I want to tell him I appreciate him. He told me he learned about, how to approach his business differently and certain structures from watching my channel. He said I was one of the best people with business game. You know what? I appreciate that. And I love it when I admire people that admire me. See, that right there lets you know your discernment on point. Because you admiring the right people. Because just him speaking that word is blessing me and blessing other people to find me. And I hope you get something out of the channel, because like I said, I'm not out here making $1 million off of YouTube. I'm just doing what I'm called to do. And obviously somebody need to hear it. So I hope you get something out of it. Shout out to my day one solid steppers in the appliance repair industry who've been rocking with me day one. I'm never gonna forget y'all. It's always about y'all. Y'all the foundation. Shout out to Mike Sneed over at Appliance Boot Camp. You want to get started? Better go look him up. I'm telling you, but you better apply yourself. This another thing. I'm getting ready to say this right here because that dropped in my spirit. I'm on one today. Y'all better rock with me. Check this out. People go out here and they want to blame the teacher when the student can't get it right. If you go to a vocational program or you take any course, it is your responsibility to vet the teacher, vet the course. And then you need to understand what your goal and what you plan to get. See, it's 3 people can take the same course and 3 different people get 3 different results because of the way they learn, the way they apply themselves. I'm telling you, I've watched different organizations and different course situations. And the people who teamed up as a group and studied and learned together, they went to the sky because they actually learned teamwork. They learned how to put their egos aside and actually do something for the common good, and they eating for the rest of their life together. And you got people who, look here, we already know the people who gonna be jealous of the rip. Just stay away from them. They already undercover hate, and they ain't man or woman enough to bring it to your face. And if they got a question, they ain't gonna question, they just gonna talk about you. Lay them in that low vibrational energy where it is. Find the people. Let me tell you something. I was in this class and it was this one chick and she kept getting it. And I reached out to her, I said, I need to study with you. And people look at me because I'm quote unquote, when it's necessary, I'm well spoken in certain environments, I guess. I don't know. I speak the way I want to speak when I feel like speaking. I'm going to tell you. I'm just honest about who I am. I don't have to put on airs for people. I've been past that years ago. Because I understand. I'm not saying people got to accept you the way you are, but you need to know how to act in different environments. I mean, it is what it is. So getting back to the situation, I'll never forget this young lady. We were in the sequel class together. Shout out to Rebecca Fine. Yes, I did say her first and last name because she's one of them people who she's so shy and she's so reserved. But she need to understand that she really affected my life. Her work ethic and, you know, her being able to step into situations and excel anyway. I'm over here struggling. And then she wasn't scared to ask them questions that everybody's like, nah, I ain't gonna ask that question. It's gonna make me look like I got off the wrong bus this morning. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of respect for her because this woman pushed through and learned anyway. She was learning concepts, those joins, and all those different things in SQL that everybody get confused on. And she had that on block. And I was like, man, I need to get with her. I ain't have no problem. I ain't have no pride. Let me tell you something. When it comes to learning and expanding my skill set, I have no pride. I would sit back and watch you, and I'll watch how you do something. That's how I got to the point I'm at in appliance repair, because I would watch people and I watch how they move, and I develop relationships, and I would help them on the business end and where I could help them, and they would help me on the technical side to sharpen my skills. And I help these people to this day. Y'all gotta excuse me. I had broccoli and something was going on. I was like, nah, I'm trying to eat this doggone broccoli every day. Broccoli and chicken and broccoli and beef. Just trying to get my protein and all that other stuff together, my veggies. But I'm telling you, you got to learn how to get with people, study together. The greatest thing is to see a group of people that elevate. And you got to be so careful, because as a group of people elevating, you got to look at everything. If they're in a relationship, you got to look at who they dealing with, because they partner can mess up y'all game. They wife or they husband can mess up what y'all trying to do. In fact, how many people y'all know married to like the worst situation they could ever be in? Like the whole problem is who they married to, or who they in a relationship with. That never ceases to amaze me. How people get in relationships with losers who don't want nothing, don't want them to have nothing. But time something better come along, they over there. They done just forgot about the person they've been holding back the entire time, the person they've been eating on, the person they've been, they've been eating off of, the person that has sacrificed everything for them. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. And how can I talk about it? Because I've been there. I know what it is. When your self-esteem ain't right, when you don't know who you are and whose you are, you settle for anything, man. I'm here to tell you, don't do it. Especially y'all youngest. Boy, I mean, come on. I need everybody to wake up, because life too short, man. People is leaving Earth daily, hourly, every second somebody's dropping out off the face of the earth. And every dream they had is gone with them. Ain't nothing in place. Ain't no succession plans. Y'all, we got to do better. Ain't no way I'm about to do this 120, because I swear I'm gonna live to be about 120 and 150. I believe that. So, hey, don't hate. I'm just very clear. At the end of the day, you got to get out here and get it. And you got to make up for all the time you was ignorant. Like right now, that's my whole goal in life. For all the years I ain't know nothing, I didn't know what I was doing. I was running off emotion with no plan, no structure, no discipline. That's what I'm on that come up for years ago. Like people always talk to me and say, Miss Ward, I can't believe you used to be a doormat. I'm like, man, we all been there. You didn't even know you was a doormat. You didn't even know. That's what I'm saying. And so I have to watch myself, because sometimes I feel like people paying today for what I went through yesterday. And that ain't fair to nobody. That's why I'm so careful about who I move, who I deal with, and how I talk. Because a lot of times you venting, they getting the brunt, and they catching hell for everything everybody else did. And they coming here the right way. You don't even recognize it, because you still jacked up. You still jaded. Get you together. Don't be out here hurting people and taking them through stuff just because your life is miserable. Just stop it. You know that. Look here. Let me just talk to you. Come here. Let me holler at you. You know that woman is too good for you. Why are you going to mess her up for somebody else? You know that brother Why you gonna scar him for life so he can go out here and be a dog because of what you did? It's people out here doing that. So I'm the cool ass auntie gonna tell y'all to stop. Cause karma is a what? When it come back, you ain't gonna be able to handle it. And the worst thing is when karma not only come back and hit you, but it hit your kids too. So y'all think I'm laughing and I'm playing, but that right there, that's real. I've seen it. I have seen it. I have seen it. I have seen it. They can't get you, they gonna get your kids. I'm here to tell you. So you better live better, y'all, and make better decisions. You in the United States of America. I know everybody got a problem with what's going on now, but hey, that's on you. At the end of the day, you are responsible for you. You can make a decision today to have a better life and be in a better situation in 24 hours. Your head could be clear. Your mind could be clear. Your skin could be clear. Your body could be clear. So you could actually function. You can take care of your temper better so you can make better decisions. You can get a real relationship with God, not a fake one. You feel me? You got to understand that you are meant to be successful. That's all you got to do, man. Like they say, you can change your life today. If you stop feeding the old you stop feeding those old memories, those past pains and hurts. You can be a better you right now. You can just make that decision, man. Get around people that want to win. And if you can't get around them, you got that phone, you listening to me. Listen to some inspirational stuff. Find you some people you look up to and follow them. And I don't give a damn if you don't know what you're doing. Mimic what they do so you can do it on your own. I'm just saying, it ain't that hard. Y'all got an imagination. Imagine you them and go get your bag. That's all you got to do. And what you gonna find out is gonna scare you, because it's gonna start working, and you're gonna mess it up because you're gonna sabotage yourself because of your self-esteem. Ask me how I know. Get it together, people. I'm telling you. Don't sabotage yourself. You know how many people I know rolling around with imposter syndrome right now? Imposter syndrome. They being blessed left and right. They don't feel worthy. They scared something. They done met somebody to change their life. Man, I'm telling you, they so used to losing, they don't know how to win. Oh my God. I might have to name this. You so used to losing, you don't know how to win. That right there, y'all, that's a bar. That's the end of my word today. But I'm here to tell you, if you made it to the end of the video, like, share, and subscribe. Share this with somebody that need a word. Because, hey, it ain't even me. I'm just a vessel. Be blessed. Solid steppers keep stepping. Ted the Titans 2.0, let's go get it. And to all my new subscribers, cool ass aunties signing off.